high school with my Jewish as well as Christian friends, and it seemed before 1933 as if some level of integration had been reached. Christian friends came to my house, I to theirs. We were invited to the same parties together, and of course it all came unstuck and viciously in 1933.
Tell us about that.
I think I can best illustrate it by one example. I had known one of my friends in high school even before I got to high school, which started, of course, even as it does now in Germany at age 10. And his name was Heinrich Hennes, and he, when the first nasty things happened in the schoolyard, he out of conviction, became our stoutest defender. He would engage in fisticuffs in order to protect us. He was highly intelligent, and then he was also, of course, in the Nazi youth organization, as everybody in the class was. And finally, he was taken aside more and more by his youth leader, and this youth leader and the propaganda managed to turn him around completely, and he became our worst enemy. He became the attacker. He became, because he was so highly intelligent, he would shout very hurtful catcalls when one of the Jewish children, we were 3 boys in this high school class, and he would interrupt by catcalls. He became our worst tormentors. From the reports I have received later from my hometown, he became such a fanatic that when the German fortunes turned around in the Soviet Union in the war there, he shot himself. And that is, I think, while he is an extreme example, this type of turnabout is really very much significant and characteristic of those times. There were few who either surreptitiously or openly kept contact with us, but we became, as the years progressed, ever more isolated to an incident which has no great significance, but which just shows we were on soccer teams together, and then all of a sudden you were not. I was kicked out of an athletic club. I was a fairly decent athlete, and I had won the requisite number of points to get some sort of medal, and that, of course, was denied. These were small little incidents, but they linger because they're childhood memories. Of course, they are, compared to the horrors that followed, they pale, but nonetheless, these are memories. And that's also part of that process of growing up an adolescent in the Hitler years.